Hello all and welcome to Talk Footy. In today's video I'm going to give top 5 surprise stars of the Premier League this season. So the other day I put a poll up on Instagram and majority voted for this video on YouTube rather than a post on Instagram. I am not going to go in a particular order, but I will be starting with Diogo Jota of Liverpool. So he's played 15 games and has scored 9 goals. Which is very impressive. In my opinion, I thought he'd be quite an average winger for Liverpool, but he really isn't. He's been really top class and he's even at times displaced Firmino in the starting 11, so I think he's done really well and he's really surprised me, the impact he's made. In fact, last season he only scored 7 Premier League goals in 34 games and he's already beaten that this season. And has only played 15 games. The next up is Vladimir Soufal. So the Czech right back came in for £6 million and has made a really good impact. Has made most tackles in the West Ham team, has made 28, has made the third most clearances and interceptions, only behind Declan Rice and Czech compatriot Souček. Going forward has also contributed, making 2 assists. And I think he's been quite a surprise and he's proving to be a better right back than Ryan Fredericks, for example, who played quite a bit last season. And I think he's nailed down his place well. He's been given the chance and the faith by Moyes to play regularly, and I think he's really living up to what West Ham fans want to see. Next up is Patrick Bamford of Leeds. So the English striker only scored 1 Premier League goal prior to this season. In 28 games, he played for Crystal Palace, Middlesbrough, Norwich and Burnley. And this was in 2015-16 to 16-17. So many people, when they saw Leeds coming up, they thought that Bamford would be a Premier League failure, that he's only a Championship striker, but he's really proved his doubters wrong. He scored 8 goals and even 2 assists in 13 games, which is quite impressive. And it is a bit of a surprise, given his previous record. One would expect him not to do as well, but he's playing really, really well. Next up is Shay Adams. So Shay Adams had a poor season last year. He only scored 4 and assisted 3 in 30 games, but this season has already beaten that. In 13 games, he's scored 4 and assisted 4. And even due to the injury of Danny Ings, Southampton haven't been dropping many points. He's really stepped up and Southampton are really moving forward. And it's not only Danny Ings who's getting the goals, it's also Adams and his turning provider as well. So I think Shay Adams has been a real revelation this season. And the final player is another English striker. It is Dominic CalvertLewin of Everton. So I think even the most optimistic of Everton fans wouldn't have expected him to score 11 goals in 13 games. That is nearly equal to what he achieved in 36 games last season. So in 36 Premier League games, he scored 13 and assisted 1. In 13 games this season, he's already scored 11 and assisted 1. So I think that is pretty impressive. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback, let me know in the comments. The next couple of days you're probably seeing the same video, top 5 surprise stars, but on the Bundesliga.